There are thumb holes. Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've done like a shopping haul kind of video, but I've been shopping a lot, mostly today. So I figured I would just open up what I got so far in the last 2 days and do a little haul now. So to start with, I got this really cute pair of sneakers at Primark last night. These were $11 and they're like total Vans knockoffs. The interesting thing about them is obviously it's not real leather, but this side piece and the white stripe are like a leathery material, and then the front part and up into the tongue is a fabricy material, and I don't know if that bothers me or not. Obviously, I'm sure it's a way to keep the cost lower, but they're really cute and they were actually really comfortable when I tried them on. I was surprised. It's also hard for me to find my size in the cute shoes at Primark, so I went ahead and picked these up. I'm gonna move on to a purchase that just arrived today. This was from Zulily. This was a pair of shoes that I ordered about 3 years ago. Just kidding, but you know, it takes a really long time for Zulily orders. So I'm not sure what this brand is, like Kohl. I've never heard of that before, but the shoes looked cute and could potentially be a replacement to a pair of shoes that I like and wear all the time, and they're kind of on their last legs. Oh, these are actually a lot, wow, these are a lot nicer than I expected. So these are leather, like cutout, perforated kind of shoes. They're little flats. They have this perforation all the way around, not the heel, but around the opening. And actually I'm really impressed to see that on the inside they have a little bit more of like a supportive looking footbed. This feels like some kind of foam. And the bottom, the sole actually looks pretty decent too. It looks like it has actually some good tread to it, and it's a little bit thicker. It's not just like walking on a piece of cardboard. So I'm actually really excited for these. Okay, next I was at Kohl's today and bought just a few things in my reusable shopping bag. So I really went in there looking for sleeveless tops that I can wear to work under a cardigan or something. That's what I'm always looking for. Also dresses, possibly like casual little dresses. Didn't have any luck there. Did get a couple other things that I wasn't really shopping for. So let me show you. So I did have luck with the sleeveless tops. This one is L brand, and it was like the only one that I saw of this style. If I had seen more, I would have gone back and got more, because actually I wasn't sure if I would like it, but it's actually really neat. So on the back there's a little buttonhole, kind of keyhole opening, and then on the front, and I'm sure you'll see this when I insert my modeling picture, there's sort of like a over layer and then an under layer of the shirt, and the over layer sort of splits open on the front, so it's just really loose and flowy and flattering, and I like the print. And then I also got this sleeveless shirt that I wasn't 100% sold on, but the more I wore it, the more it kind of grew on me. This is Dana Bookman brand. I don't know, I don't shop at Kohl's a lot. But again, just a sleeveless top in my usual color palette of turquoise and black and blue. But the interesting thing about this one is the way that the neck comes together, it sort of gathers. There's like this extra little pleat on the front. And so the thing I wasn't sure about is at first I felt like it looked like a maternity shirt, just the way that it, you know, because of how my body is shaped, the front just kind of flowed away and never came back in. But then the more I wore it, the more I was like, I like something kind of flowy and forgiving like that. And actually, if I'm wearing more of like a fitted little cardigan on top, that might kind of help bring it back in. So I went ahead and got it. And some socks I won't show you. I also didn't show you the socks I got at Primark because they're socks. I got 2 of these 3/4 sleeve kind of flyaway cardigans. One in this beautiful bright blue, which is actually a color I've been looking for a while in this type of cardigan. And one in a gray, because I always get everything in gray. At least I didn't get black. But I actually have a light gray 3/4 sleeve cardigan that I use quite a lot, and I don't know what happened to it, but it has like all these splotches and like spots over it. They don't come out in the wash, so I don't know exactly what happened, but I love these kind of lightweight little cardigans, especially like for this time of year, because you can crumple them up so small you could keep it in your purse with you, but then if it does inevitably get chilly wherever you're going or at night, you can pull it out and have a cute little cardigan to cover up with. And finally, the most impulsive impulse buy at Kohl's today. This is a Gaiam brand, which is like a yoga brand. I have one of their mats, I think, or used to, but they have a lot of like exercise clothes. But I'm always into like these hoodies, and so this is like a flyaway front, gray, a little bit, not quite a sweatshirt material, but a little bit heavier material hoodie. It has pockets on the front, it has a hood. A couple interesting features about it. There's sort of like this collar or band that goes around the whole inner edge and up around the neck, and it's not part of the hood, so you can kind of have this neck piece up in addition to the hood. It's also neat in the back how it kind of comes to a point where the hood connects. And then, of course, the thing that really sold it for me when I tried it on, there are thumb holes in the sleeves. So if I'm ever on the fence about something and it's got thumb holes, that's it. I'm sold. And finally, let's look at my order from the Sephora semi-annual like Beauty Insider sale. I think this is the first time that I've taken advantage of it as a VIB Beauty Insider, so everyone can access this sale, but if you're a VIB Rouge, which means you spend like an ungodly amount of money each month at Sephora, or each year, and I know one, so hi, you get early access and a little bit bigger discount. And then I'm the next level down, so I get like a little less early access and a little less of a discount. And then like a couple days after that, other people get access. But I didn't really get anything exciting. There wasn't really anything like big that I wanted to get, but I figured I might as well stock up on some of the stuff that I know I'm going to use anyway. So I'll just show you these because they're like a couple of my favorite things from Sephora. So first is the Bobbi Brown color corrector. I've been using this for the last year and a half, ever since I got my little like makeover with my friend Sierra at Sephora because I wanted to learn to be more high maintenance. This was one of the products that they used on me, and I actually really like it. I really noticed a difference in, I mean, I still have kind of under eye circles, but it really makes a big difference in how they appear. So I've gone through a couple of those since that makeover. I really like that one. Just to show you how it looks, here's my current one. So it's in a little round container, and it's just like a really nice cream that you just sort of dab on. Sticking with the under eyes, I also picked up, I believe this is pronounced Herborian. It's a touch pen concealer. So again, I'm not going to take it out of the package, but I have the one that I've already been using. So it's a little pen with like a sponge top. And it only comes in 2 shades, light and dark, so I use the light. And I got it a while ago when I went in, and this nice gentleman helped me, and I said, you know, what can you give me for my under eyes? I've been looking for something that doesn't like settle into wrinkles and make you look worse. And he was like, oh, we just got these in. Here's the color I'm wearing it right now, da da da. So I just grabbed, I didn't even know how much it cost. I just picked one up, but I really like this as well. And actually what I usually do is I'll dab it on with the pen tip, and then I take a very small beauty blender sponge, actually from Primark, but it's just like a little teardrop shaped sponge, and just kind of pat it on. And I find that that kind of texture works better than just doing it with my fingers, which is how I usually do it. But it really does last all day. And I picked up a new I don't know what you call this. It's a brush that you use with like an eyebrow pomade. I have one that I had gotten a long time ago when I first tried the Anastasia brand, and it's kind of seen better days because I use it a lot. So this is a new brush, which I believe is pretty much the same as the one that I have. I should double check, but it's got the little angled tip on one end and a spoolie tip on the other end for brushing your eyebrows into place. But I've gone through phases with like the pomade eyebrow stuff. I'm liking it again right now, so I figured I'd invest in a new brush. It's been a few years since the first one that I had. And actually, here's my original brush. So it's not exactly the same. My first one was a little bit smaller, but it does look like the bristle part is the same. So that's good, because I was looking at a few different styles and I didn't know if I might want to get one with like a little bit shorter bristles or stiffer bristles or more flexible ones. So it looks like the bristles are exactly the same, so I don't have to relearn anything. And I got a new Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a brow gel, so you can use it on its own to kind of help fill in and hold your brows in place, or you can use it after filling in your brows, which is what I usually do. Of course, here's my one that's already open just so you can see it. The interesting thing, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I used this, you know, years ago, and then it went off the market for a little bit. And so in the meantime, I switched to the 3D brow tones, which is, honestly, I don't know what the difference is, but it's sort of similar. But this is the size container that I remember the Gimme Brow coming in, and this is the size container that it comes in now. So somebody correct me if I'm misremembering and it's always been this small, but I feel like Gimme Brow is really small now. And for my samples, you get 3 samples with every Sephora order. I don't usually like doing a lot of like skincare stuff because I feel like that's hard to do, but there wasn't a lot of great options. So I got this sample of like some lip colors. This one, it feels like there's not even anything in it. It's an eye renewal balm. That might be enough for one eye. And this one, actually I was excited to see this one. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. Oh, there's a primer and several foundation samples. So that's cool, because I know everyone's really liking the Fenty Beauty stuff. So maybe I'll give those a try and just see how I like the texture and stuff. And then just to qualify for, I don't even know what it was. I don't think free shipping, but like staying in the VIB or whatever it was, I needed to spend like $2 more. So I got one of these exfoliating foot masks. I always love doing foot masks. Actually, I have a few of the Sephora brand foot masks on hand always. These are like the ones that go on like a little boot and they have the liquid in them and you just wear them for like half an hour. But this is a different brand, Karuna. Exfoliating Plus Foot Mask, Creamy Oil Infused Cloth Mask. So I've also done the exfoliating like foot peels before that go for like 6 weeks and you're like peeling off sheets of skin, and that's fun, but I didn't want to do that again right now. So I don't think that this does that exactly. It looks like, again, just kind of the booty full of liquid that you put on your foot for a little while, but you know, it's a nice little pampering treat to mask your feet every once in a while. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, like I've been shopping a lot and this is just kind of what I had on hand at the moment that I thought I would share. But if you like these sort of shopping hauls, be sure to leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up so I know, and I will try to remember to do them more often. And if you like this channel in general, please do hit the subscribe button. It would really help me out. Actually, I can see from YouTube that less than 1% of the people who watch these videos subscribe to me. So I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. It would help me out and help me bring you more things that you like. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.